Hey there fellas, it's your boy, Anime Sensei here. I'm back with yet another amazing video, which will surely give you guys your daily dose of entertainment. Today we're looking at some amazing anime, in which the main character gets reborn in another world, and he is extremely overpowered. Basically, this is going to be a list of some unique isekai anime in which the main character is overpowered. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not going to make this list boring by including some generic anime like Sword Art Online. Today's list will be just as unique as all my other ones. Now without further delay, let's get started. Number 10, we have Princess Connect Re-Dive. The first anime on our list is a very unique one, as it's not based on any manga. Princess Connect is an isekai anime, which is based on the story of an RPG game of the same name. This anime is quite wholesome and casual, as it can be watched by anyone quite easily. Our main boy Yuki has all the qualities that one wants in an isekai protagonist. AKA, this oblivious guy is kind of overpowered. Let's also take a look at the plot of this amazing isekai anime. The story of Princess Connect is set in the continent of Australia. One day, Yuki suddenly falls from the sky into this magical world. The boy gets woken up by an elf named Kokoru. He has no recollection about where he even came from. Kokoru guides Yuki regarding how amazing this new world functions. Over the course of the show, Yuki learns more about Australia, makes new friends, and gets closer to finding out the truth about his current situation.
亮瞎你们的眼睛，看我跟宝儿姐学的一发入魂。
Number 9, we have Fairy Planting Manual. The next anime on our list is just as unique as the first one, as this anime is in Chinese instead of Japanese. Watching Chinese anime can be a bit weird for some people, but you get used to it eventually. Fairy Planting is a must-watch for all you isekai fans, as it is the complete package. This show has beautiful fairies, some ecchi spice, and an overpowered main character. I would definitely call Planting Manual a must-watch. Let's also take a look at the plot of this anime. Yuan Ding is an otaku, who one day suddenly gets transported into a fantasy world. Yuan takes the Shou Academy's entrance exam, and after passing it, his life in another world officially begins. This overpowered main character aims to collect the demon spirits, which are said to only exist in legend. Overall, Planting Manual is a definite must-watch, as it has a unique isekai story, which will keep you invested, and the art style is also extremely beautiful. For number 8, we have Meiji Tokyo Renka. Meiji Tokyo Renka is a shoujo isekai anime unlike any other. This amazing anime has a very beautiful concept and an equally amazing art style. This amazing anime has a female protagonist who is extremely overpowered. Mei is a cutie who has the ability to see ghosts. This amazing ability is highly valued in her unique world, so she is seen as a very special person. Let us take a closer look at the plot of this anime. Mei used to be an ordinary girl, but then one day she suddenly got transferred back in time to the Meiji period. She arrives at a very strange time in the world, where the existence of ghosts is widely accepted. In the past, Mei meets some historical figures named Ogai Mori, Sunshu Hishada, and a couple others. All these figures are handsome boys who can be potential love interests for a girl. Whilst interacting with them, Mei also realizes that she is extremely overpowered, and she can see ghosts. For number 7, we have Dog Days. Dog Days certainly has a lot of action going on, and this anime is also extremely interesting and wholesome. Oh, and there are some half-human, half-animal type people in this world, so some of you might like it more than you should. Dog Days follow the story of 𝐒𝐮𝐧𝐽𝐩𝐸, who is a junior high school student who suddenly got sucked into a mysterious world and proved to everyone that he's extremely overpowered. 𝐒𝐮𝐧𝐽𝐸𝐸 has a very cheerful and straightforward personality. He's also quite athletic. Let us also talk a little bit about the plot of this mysterious anime. The story of Dog Days is set in an alternate universe in which demi-humans are the only type of humans, and this world is also filled with magic. The Republic of Biscotti, which constitutes of dog-like humans, comes under attack by some enemy forces. In order to make a comeback, Princess Mihore summons a champion from another world to protect the innocent people. This champion is the 13-year-old boy named 𝐶INIC Izumi, who is a normal person from Earth. For number 6, we have Wise Man's Grandchild. Shin is an overpowered young man who has unparalleled skill when it comes to magic. On top of his already amazing skills, this boy is being guided by his wise, adoptive grandpa. So yeah, you'll see a lot of action in this series as you follow the life of this powerful fighter. Now let us take a look at the plot of this anime. Shin used to be an average salaryman in his past life, but now that he's been reincarnated in the fantasy world of magic, with all his memories of his past life intact, Shin gets adopted by a very strong and wise man named Merlin, who is regarded as a national hero. Under the supervision of such a powerful man, Shin slowly discovers the true extent of his power.
我が祖国の敵を打ち滅ぼす力を与えたまえ。
Number 5, we have Yoju Senki. Yoju Senki is one of my personal favorites and a definite must-watch isekai anime, which is unique in every way possible. This brilliantly crafted anime gives us a lolly version of our man Hitler himself. Yeah, you heard that right. This lolly Hitler is just as overpowered as you'd expect her to be, as she is actually a cunning businessman who is stuck in the body of a little kid. This lolly is so overpowered that she ends up challenging God himself. The plot of this anime is just as bizarre as its protagonist. Tanya is an extremely powerful soldier who is feared by men on the battlefield because of her amazing fighting prowess. This girl has even earned herself the nickname Devil of the Rhine. This beautiful girl might have the appearance of a little girl, but she's actually a cunning businessman who challenged a mysterious self-proclaimed god and got put in this body. Tanya will show us just how powerful she can be in this amazing, interesting tale. Despite the many obstacles that are put in her way, she always manages to come on top.
あれは召喚魔法です。あの男がイザードマンを呼び出しています。
わかった。スリップ。
Number 4, we have In Another World with my smartphone. Imagine being trapped in an isekai world, but having the assistance of your trusty mobile device. Yep, this anime gives you just that. Having a smartphone in a world where technology barely even exists. Of course, Toya is extremely overpowered. This man can literally just use Siri to fight his battles for him. Okay, apart from the jokes, In Another World with my smartphone is a pretty fresh take on an isekai genre, as we get a bit of modern tech in a magic world. Let's take a closer look at the plot of this anime. One day, God accidentally kills a young boy named Toya. This was just a mistake, so as an apology, God offers this guy another chance at life in a magic world. As a personal wish, Toya is allowed to take his cell phone with him into this fantasy world. As he is starting his brand new life, Toya finds a lot of amazing friends and enjoys a lot in his new journey. Oh, and this guy's cell phone comes extremely in handy.
Unique skill, 捕食者。
Number 3. That time, I got reincarnated as a slime. Just as the title states, this anime is about a 33-year-old man who tells us the story of how this one time he got reincarnated as a slime in a fantasy world. A tale like this sounds epic. I wish my grandpa also had some similar stories for me. This is the story of an overpowered slime named Rimuru. This slime is a ruler to many, and his journey is an absolute fun one. Let me also tell you more about the plot of this interesting anime. One day, a 33-year-old man named Satoru, who was living a very ordinary office life, dies as he is trying to protect his friend. This man died a hero. He is soon about to become an even greater hero, as he gets reincarnated as an OP slime in a fantasy world. Satoru, now named Rimuru Tempest, shows us how his amazing life unfolds in this fantasy world. This slime aims to slowly become the strongest creature in this new world, as he keeps on evolving and getting stronger. Number 2, we have Knights and Magic. Knights and Magic is a mecha isekai anime, which is not your everyday isekai anime. This anime gives us the real shonen vibes, which can easily get us hooked. Ernesti is a noble who is also the protagonist in this anime. Despite the fact that he is just a quiet kid, the boy is extremely overpowered. Being protective of his friends, he can be pretty brave when facing absolute danger. This boy's ultimate goal is to become a successful pilot. The plot of this anime is also quite unique and interesting. Kurata was an otaku who lived in modern-day Japan. This boy was living a very average life until one day he dies because of a car accident. Death wasn't the end of the road for this young boy, as he gets reincarnated into a fantasy world in which powerful mechs called silhouette knights are used to fight horrific demonic beasts. Kurata gets to enjoy the noble life in this world, as he is reborn as Ernesti, and also gets privileged with insanely powerful magical abilities. This boy is training to become as powerful as he can to protect his world from the demons and humans. And finally, for number 1, we have, didn't I say to make my abilities average in the next life? The title says it all for this one. In this isekai anime, we follow the life of a girl named Adele, who has always wanted to be an average person with average abilities. But despite her wishes, this girl is given immense magical powers in her isekai world. This isekai anime is quite wholesome, as Adele makes a lot of close friends on her journey. Oh, and if you haven't noticed already, this isekai anime is also kind of unique, as it has a female protagonist. Now let us look at the plot of this anime. Misato used to be a very exceptional person who was very popular. This girl always stood out, so she was never really able to make any real friends. One day she suddenly dies and gets reincarnated in a fantasy world. Whilst getting a reincarnation, this girl's only wish was to be born as a normal person with normal abilities. But for some reason, this girl was again born with exceptional skills and powers. Now, being born as a noble, this girl goes into a faraway place under the alias of Mile. Hiding her noble bloodline might not be that hard, but suppressing that immense power is gonna be a huge feat for this girl. Well, there you have it, folks. Top 10 anime in which the main character gets reborn in a new world with immense powers. What are your thoughts on today's video? Please like my video and comment down below if you want to get more content. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Well, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
その子は